Science was built on what could be measured, while spirituality explores what is subjectively experienced. But today, with modern technology, we can observe the brain and the nervous system, the heart, even our genes, and this line between these two worlds is beginning to disappear. Spirituality is a heavily loaded word with many connotations, and not all of them are positive. And because it deals with the inner experience, it's often seen as vague. You couldn't point to it, quantify it, or run controlled experiments on it. And for a long time, that's what made it incompatible with science. But that limitation existed within our tools to track the inner experience. Today, neuroscience can measure electrical activity in the brain, track heart rate variability in real time, and observe changes in hormone levels and gene expressions linked to stress and recovery. Practices centered on awareness and attention, once considered purely subjective, now produce measurable, repeatable effects. This is where the two worlds are beginning to find equal ground. Many practices labelled as spiritual, when viewed scientifically, are simply adjustments in attention and self-awareness. When researchers study stillness and attention-based practices, they don't just see changes in the brain, they see coordinated shifts across the whole system. Studies link these practices to improved sleep, better immune regulation, and reductions in stress-related cellular aging markers. That's why many researchers now frame them not as mental techniques, but as biological inputs. Just a few minutes a day of reduced stimulation and sustained attention, often on the breath, sends a repeated signal through the nervous system of safety. Over time, that regulation shows up in how people actually feel day to day. Across patient-reported outcomes, people consistently describe feeling calmer, lighter, more emotionally stable and more resilient to stress. So now in modern times, what's changed is our ability to physically see what the practice is doing to and for us. For the first time, science gives a way to observe the effects of stillness and attention inside the body. You don't have to take someone's word for it. You can see the changes in the nervous system activity. You can see the changes in the heart rhythm. And when you intellectually understand what a practice is doing physiologically, it opens a door, but only the practice itself can walk you through it. Knowledge can't do the practice for you, but it can lower resistance, increase motivation, and make consistency much more likely. So this isn't about becoming more spiritual or scientific. It's about understanding yourself better. When you understand how stillness, attention, and reduced stimulation affect your brain and body, you can ground your practice in this knowledge. And that's the role of this channel. Not to tell you what to believe, but to help make the invisible visible, so your practice is informed, supported, and sustainable. The work still has to be done by you. Science just helps light the way. Regardless of what these words mean to you, facts create a great understanding which you can use however you choose. Nothing here promises instant results, but with consistency, the evidence shows most people begin to notice real changes over time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to support my mission and more content like this. Thank you for watching, guys.